Hey there ladies, and welcome back to the channel for our 30-minute booty build and flat abs combo workout. Today's routine is going to help you build firm and round the glutes and also get a deep core burn so you can get that tight toned tummy at home. As far as equipment goes today, all you'll be needing is a light to medium set of dumbbells, nothing too heavy, a resistance band if you have one, and I'll also be demonstrating with the chair today. Now if you don't have that chair at home, please don't worry about it. You can do every exercise without, as I'll be showing you the modifications for it as we go through this workout. We're going to end this workout off with a combo circuit that's going to work into both of those muscle groups. Some of these are brand new exercises you haven't seen before. I know you're gonna love them. Smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, and let's get ready for a really good burn. Glutes and abs today. I've been really looking forward to this workout. It's one of my favorites from this series. It's not a super sweaty workout, but it is gonna burn. So we've got 3 circuits total to cover today, 45-second exercises, 15 seconds rest. Circuit number 1, we're gonna work 12 minutes into the booties. Circuit number 2, we've got 12 minutes into the abs and waist, and then we're gonna finish it off with 6 minutes of combo exercises, some of which you haven't seen yet. I know you're gonna love them. So we're gonna grab that band to start and pop it around the tops of our knees. Now I want you to come onto the forearm, elbow right below the shoulder, feet come together. We're gonna open, and slowly lower, starting our workout in 3, in 2, in 1. If you need support, hand right in front. We open, slowly lower. 4 counts here, keeping tension against that band. Now you choose a band that's going to be challenging to you today. If it's a lighter one today, that's how your body's feeling, not a problem, I don't mind. But if you want to go for a really heavy resistance, by all means, I'm not going to stop you. We open, and slowly lower. Open, slowly lower. Controlled movements today. And in 3, in 2, really press out against it. In 1, we come up, we pump for 10. 9, thinking about that glute med, the outer booty. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna come over to the other side, continue our activation. We've got about 3 minutes of activation, and then we're gonna pick those weights up. So we're gonna bring the toes together, elbow right below the shoulder, lift the chest up nice and high, and in 3, in 2, in 1, we open, slowly lower. Keeping those toes together, just lock them up right there, shoulders back and down, abs are squeezed in. This is also gonna wake up our core, a few of the exercises through our glute circuit. And as we go through this workout, I really want you to create that mind to muscle connection. The muscle that we're working, which right now is that outer booty, the hips, the outer thigh, and then we're gonna wake up the glute max to follow, okay? Open, slowly lower, and in 3, in 2, in 1, come to the top, we pulse and out for 10, 9, 8, higher, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and bring it together. We're gonna turn onto our forearms now. Now the feet come together, they stay exactly where they were, and once again, we come out, and slowly in. If you don't have that band, I just want you to lift up nice and high, come out, in and down, okay? And let's get started. Out, slowly in. Now we're thinking about waking up not only the outer booty, but also that glute max area, shoulders down, facing straight ahead, thinking about those booty muscles. And your goal for today, so there's also another assignment for you here today. What is your goal? What do you want to get out of this workout? Because that's what I want you to concentrate on all the way to the end. I want you to make it all the way to the end of this workout. For me, it's just to feel really, really good, get that booty and abs burn, and just feel powerful and amazing. Get those happy hormones going. Another 3, another 2, press out against it. Last 1, hold out to the side, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to grab your weights for me. You can either use a heavier weight or 2 of your medium size, whatever you're feeling today. Keep the feet together. We're gonna come up, and slowly down in 3, in 2, in 1. Shoulders are relaxed, squeezing that booty, tucking the tailbone under. I really want you to try to curl the tailbone towards your chin. So you're thinking about squeezing the glutes. Up, slowly down, pressing against that band. You should be feeling a slight burn coming on. It's only gonna get worse in a matter of time, I promise you. So we do have that chair today also. The chair, I'm gonna give you modifiers throughout on how to do everything without it. However, if you do have that chair, it is gonna increase the intensity and it's gonna help us prevent cheating our range of motion. I'll explain that later. Keep going, up, slowly, now lower, now come up to the top, pump for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. We're gonna take the feet to the sides of our mat. There we go. Let's bring them a little bit closer in. Move that band down if you need to. You want that tension on it. We want that burn. We come up, open, close, and down. Again, tucking the tailbone under. Let's go. Up, open, close, and down. So with that chair, when we get into our ab circuit, we're gonna be using it mainly as a visual to prevent us from cheating ourselves on the range of motion we were in on the first rep. Now that may not make sense just yet, but it will once we get into it, okay? So you're just gonna follow with me for that. But right now, we're not thinking about that yet. We're thinking about squeezing our glutes, getting that burn. Up, open, close, and lower. Rib cage is down. You don't wanna puff it out like this. That's a rainbow back, arch in the back. We do not want. You're tucking the hips under, opening, closing, and down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and lower it down for me. Those weights are gonna go off to the side now. And from here, what we're gonna do is come back into that bridge. We're gonna take the left knee in, extend to 45, left knee in and down, alternating. Going in 3, in 2, in 1. We come in, we extend, we come in, we lower. To the left, come in, extend, come in, and lower. Again, pulling that tension against that band. Abs are super tight, core nice and tight here today. And then we're gonna bring that knee in as close as we can, extend to that 45, lifting the hips up nice and high, still squeezing those glutes the entire time. In and down, just a few more here. 2 more on either side, slow and controlled. You've got this. Over to that right, extend, come in and lower. Last time on the left, extend, come in and lower. Last time on the right, come in, extend, and lower. All right, if you can, hold for that rest. We're gonna go into our heel walkouts, working the hamstrings and then working with that chair. We hold right here. Now lift the toes up off the floor for me. Lift the arms up if you wanna make this harder. In 2, in 1, we take it out, out as far as you can, and in. Now when I say as far as you can, I want you to come out as far as you can without the back arching, without drooping down. So if for you, that extension is halfway here, that's completely fine, so long as you feel that tension in your hamstrings. The further you come out, the harder it's gonna be right there. Keep those hands up if you can. Out, out, in, alternating the sides. Out, out, in, and in 2, and in 1. Come out nice and long as far as you can get it with the hips held high. Hold here. Hold, hold, hold. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring it in and lower it down. Now, if you are on the floor, you don't have that chair, you're gonna do the same motion. You're gonna come up, open, close, and down. Otherwise, I want you to grab your weight. We're gonna come to the edge of the chair and go into our butterfly hip thrusters. So shoulders to the edge. In 2, in 1, we come up, open, close, and down. Up, open, close, and down. You guys should be familiar with this by now if you've been working out with me for a while. If not, tuck the chin in towards the chest. You're staring down at your pelvic bones. You're kind of following your back as you come down so that you're not creating an arch in it. You want to press through the heels and work into those glutes. You feel it. I pointed to my quads, but I really did mean your booty. Up, open, close, and lower. A few more here. And then we're gonna take it up 1 more notch. Of course we are, right? Then we've just got 1 more exercise in a different position, and then we go into abs. 3, and 2. Last 1, you can lower it down. I want that weight off to the side. This is where it gets kind of nasty, all right? But work through it. Remember that goal that we talked about. So we're gonna lift the hips up nice and high. We're gonna lift the left leg up. We're gonna hold it here. We come down and lift. Let's go. Down and lift. If you did want this to be harder, you could add that weight right on the side here. If you're working heel, your supporting foot. Otherwise, I want that band pulled in tight. If the band is too much, don't use it. That's okay. I just want you to keep moving. I want you to keep working for your workout. You showed up here today, finish it. Even when things are hard, sometimes the harder exercises, when your form is still right, are the ones that are gonna help you make progress. Wow, that was a hard sentence to get out. Lift and lower. Now come up to the top. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. You're almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I want you to come down. Give yourself just a moment. We are going to come back up to that other side. That one is brutal. I'm aware. It is definitely a brutal exercise. All right, you've got 5 seconds. Let's get into position. We come up, we press through that left heel this time, lift the right foot, flex the foot as you do. We come down and we lift. Down and lift, controlling that motion. I want complete control here. I want all of your focus in that glute muscle, squeezing against that band, flexing that foot, lifting up higher every single time, tucking the hip bones under. You can do this. We've got 2 more exercises for glutes after this, for which we're gonna flip around. Now, if you've been on the floor for these 2 exercises, you're just gonna take your heels a little further away from the body. Lift and lower for the next exercise. In 3, 2, 1, come up and hold for 9, 8, higher, 7, 6, pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down. So as I was saying, if you have been on the floor, you're gonna be a little bit further away, kind of like what we did with the heel walkouts, and you're gonna lift one leg up. Otherwise, onto that chair, feet are on the chair, we lift up, extend the left leg long, flex the foot, we come down, and we lift. Abs are engaged, squeezed in, arms up if you can. You can have them right here, or you can have them straight up. Either way, no matter what, you're lifting your booty up higher and higher with every single rep. Keeping those abs nice and tight. Breathe for me. Down and lift. You're almost there. 1 more exercise, and of course it's just to even out this side, right? Now I want you to think about, as we get to the end of our February series, if you've been following this guide, we have 1 more week to go. How are you going to celebrate at the end? Because you've done so much work up to now, and it can't all be about work, right? We need a way to celebrate. Another 3, 2, 1, and if you want, you can hold for that rest. Otherwise, you can come on down, have a little breather, have a moment. I'm just going to dance right here. There's no music playing, by the way. That gets added later. Okay, so we bring that right leg up, flex the foot, in 2, in 1, we come down, and we lift. We come down, and we lift. Wow, this is a brutal one. So my glutes are already super sore. You know how I am. I've got to practice everything like 2 or 3 times through before we do it, especially because for this one, our ab circuit gets kind of detailed, okay? But it is going to be really, really good. It's such a good burn today. Lift and lower. You want to make it to that ab circuit. Down and lift. I know 45 seconds is a long time to do this for, right? Down and lift, but you're strong. You made it this far, so you can get through another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more up, 1 more lower, and you can release that leg down. Give yourself a little hug. We're going into our ab circuit, for which you do not need the band, so you can toss that off to the side. All right, so this next exercise, I want you on your back into a tabletop position. Lift the legs up, hands come behind, chest is lifted. We tap, in, extend to 45, in, alternating the sides, tap, in, extend, and in. So right here what we're doing is we're trying to activate our abs, engage them. We're gonna be thinking about working the lower, the upper, and the waist in just a bit. So lift your chest up a little higher. If it's too much, you can just come down here, tap, in, extend, in. Now try to take that foot just a tiny bit lower each time without the back lifting. We want to keep that back glued to the mat. Down, up, extend, and in. The real fun is in like 2 minutes, okay? Extend and in. Another one on the left. Give me 1 more on the right. Tap, in, extend, in, and roll yourself up into a V-sit. So if you are just starting out, if you don't have that chair, by the way, same motion. We are going to be using it as a visual, however, to help us get the right range of motion throughout. So whatever range of motion you use for that first rep, you're going to have to use the second time through. We come in to the center, come in to the sides. Now don't worry about that timer. We're going to hold for that rest. So not important that we miss 3 seconds there. In, extend to the center of the chair. In, extend to the sides. If you don't have the chair, same motion, to the center, in, to the sides, in. If you're just starting out, if this is too much, I just want you to straighten the legs. You come in, extend to center, and alternate, okay? No problem, I don't mind. Just want you to keep going. In, extend to center, in, extend to side, for 3, for 2,
On one, I want you to hold it out in that feet. Now bring the legs a little bit lower, flex the feet and flutter. For 5, ignore the timer. 4, 3, 2, on 1, we bring those legs in. We're gonna extend to the left of the chair, rotating onto the hips, and we go from hip bone to hip bone, in and extend to the right of the chair. In 2 and 1, let's go. We come in to the side. We come in to the side, in to the left, in to the right. So this is just the beginning of where I start to kill off your core. It's going to burn so much, but it is so worth it. I promise you, having this chair here is going to increase the intensity. And honestly, if you don't have it, it's still going to be intense. In to the side, really try to extend it. In 3, 2, 1, come over to the right. Now pulse up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in over to left, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it to the center and lower it down. I want you to scoot yourself a little bit closer to that chair. We're gonna bring the hands behind, chest is lifted. Straighten the legs out. Now flex those feet for me. I know pointed looks pretty, but we gotta flex today. And we're gonna come down on that left, pulse and up. Down on the right side of the chair, pulse and up. So for those of you without that chair, you're coming out at a 45-degree angle. Down, pulse and lift. Making sure, again, that the back is flat against the mat the entire time. You're squeezing those abs in. Coming down a little bit lower if you can. In 3, in 2, focus, think about those abs. In 1, lift it up, left leg comes down, right leg stays straight, we pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straight change over to that right, come down, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring those legs down. All right, we've got an interesting one next. So we're gonna put our feet to the edge of that chair. If you don't have the chair, same motions. You're gonna either have your feet bent or in a tabletop and hover. But what we're gonna do here is straighten our left leg up at a 45-degree angle. The hands come behind the head. We bring the right elbow to the left knee, come down, right hand to right ankle. In 2 and 1, across, down, same side ankle tap, and center. So we bring that right elbow, left knee, right hand, right ankle, squeezing those obliques. You're doing an amazing job. I know this is an easy one, but I really want you to try to extend for that ankle. Really reach for it. Wiggle that body to the side. Think about those side abs doing the work. You've got this. We've only got a few more seconds here. Then we switch sides. Then we switch it up again, and we keep on going up until the end. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more ankle tap, 1 more crunch across, and we're gonna get ourselves ready in that next position. So we're gonna extend that right leg this time, hands come behind, let's lift that chest up. We bring the left elbow to the right knee, crunching across, and then we reach that left hand to the left ankle. Going in 3, going in 2, going in 1. We crunch across, extend, we reach and center. Great job. How does this one feel? It feels pretty good, right? It's very different, but it definitely makes us work a little bit harder to lift that shoulder up off the ground, squeezing across, squeezing to the side. Every single rep is gonna make a difference. You do not give up now. You've made it this far. It's about to get a little bit harder, but that's exactly what we want. We want those changes. Think about that waistline. Think about those abs. Think about the adrenaline you're gonna get at the end. Across and squeeze for 5, 4, control it, 3, 2, last crunch, lower it down and lower your head to the mat. Okay, so from here, it does not get easier. I want you to scoot yourself a little bit closer to that chair. We're gonna take the arms back, we lift up into a sit-up and we tap the ankles. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. We sit up, we tap those ankles, and we slowly bring ourselves down. So your hands are gonna work as a bit of a momentum here. However, I don't want you to use that momentum. I really want you to think about using those abs to come up, just using the momentum of your arms ever so slightly to help you get up there. Lift, tap, and slowly lower. Control that movement down. Coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Doing an incredible job right now. Lift, tap, and slowly down. For 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Tap the ankles and slowly down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wasn't easy to do that, right? Okay, so again, still, if you don't have the chair, you can either be in that tabletop or right here. We are going to take our hands out towards the side, the palms come out, we lift, we clap under this time, and we come back down, keeping your arms at the side. We're not bringing them all the way over this time. We've got one more exercise in this position after this, and then we've got our final abs and waist burnout for 3 minutes, and then our real finisher for both the glutes and the abs at the end. So work hard, keep working for it. We want those changes. We want that dedication, that consistency. We show up for our workouts and we work hard to get those changes. Keep going. Lift and tap. Think about that goal. Every time it gets harder, I want you to think about the goal you had as you got here today. Scoot closer if you need to. For 3, 2 more, come on. 2, give me everything you've got here. Don't give up. 1, and slowly lower. Our last exercise in this position, we're gonna bring the feet together, the knees come wide. So just like with the froggy that we did earlier, we're gonna bring the hands back. This time we lift and we tap our mat in the center. If this is too much for you, just stay right here and reach through. Same thing on the floor. You can either be in that tabletop or right here, you lift, reach, or tap. We are started, so let's get started. Lift and reach between. Yes, it's hard. You're gonna feel it in those abs. What did you come here for? You came here for those changes. You came here to get that burn. And you know that by the end of any workout you do, you never regret actually finishing it, right? That never happens. Lift and extend. Lift and extend. Another 5. Another 4. Another 3. Almost there. 2. Last one, and we slowly lower all the way down. Okay, so we're going into our, you're not gonna wanna hear this word, plank series. Yes, we are. So you can either be on your knees here or on your toes, and if you want the super hard version, and I know some of you do, we are gonna come up onto that chair into that plank. We hold here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2 on 1, left knee, left elbow, touch it and hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 on 1, right knee, right elbow, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, abs tight, 3, 2, 1, take it back and across, left knee, right elbow, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you got this, 2, 1, take it back, right knee, left elbow, hold, last hold for 6, 5, don't give up now, 4, 3, 2, on 1, take it back, take it down. We've got 2 more exercises here. Do not leave me. You can do this. We're gonna get through this together, either on your knees. We're going into our side plank series. You can lift and come down. Otherwise, up on that chair or on the toes in 2 and 1. We hold right here for 3, for 2, on 1, we lift to the side. We're gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it to the center, 4 count, 3, 2, 1, and lift up, another 4, 3, hips high, 2, 1 to the center, 3, 2, 1, lift it up, nice and high for 3, 2, 1, and down for 2, for 1, lift up for 2, for 1, last time, 1, lift up for 1, now hold for the last, 5, 4, 3, tricked you, 2, 1, and lower it down. So that was just one side, right? We're gonna switch to the other side. You've got a 10-second rest. Get yourself mentally prepared so you get it, right? We're going 5 to 4 to 3 to 2. It's kind of fun doing it that way. It goes by a little quicker. In 2, in 1, I want you in that plank. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, abs tight, hips forward, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come forward, hold, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and lift, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and center, 3, 2, 1, and lift, for 3, for 2, for 1, and center, 2, and 1, lift high for 2, for 1 to the center, 1, lift up, and 5 count hold for 5, 4, 3, hips forward, 2, 1, come to the center, head lower yourself down. We are on to our last circuit. This is 6 minutes glutes and abs. I'm gonna tighten my band up just a little bit here. I'm adjustable. These are kind of nice. All right, so we're gonna bring that band around the tops of our knees, froggy position, feet together, knees wide. We come down, hands come behind, hands come in front. We lift, lower, reach, lower. Frog bridge down, sit up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, knees wide, even wider. Press higher. 2 separate motions here, by the way. So for 1, you're squeezing the glutes as you come up, and then you're squeezing the abs as you crunch. Lift and lower. In 3, in 2, in 1, we pulse in the sit-up for 5, 4, 3, really reach, 2, 1. Now into that bridge, hold and pump for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. I feel like this mat is very slippery, like I've been all over it through this whole workout. All right, so our next exercise, we're gonna bring the feet apart, we come into a bridge. Now extend your left leg long, the hands come behind the head. Now for this one, we are gonna bring that knee in, extend, come down. Now we crunch across. So up, in, extend, down, and crunch across like you're doing a bicycle crunch. Up, in, extend, lower, squeeze that elbow across to the knee. I know it's a little tricky, this one's a little complicated, but it does feel really good on not only the glutes, but it's also engaging our abs quite a bit. Squeeze across, extend, lift, in, out, down. Woo! Quite a few movements there, right? In, extend, lower, and crunch. Bring that booty up nice and high. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring that knee in one more time for me. Lower it down, and we're gonna switch over to that other side. You've got 10 seconds to get in position. I know it's a tricky one to follow, but it definitely burns, right? So we're gonna bring those hands behind once again. We lift up into that bridge, extend that leg long, bring it in, extend, down, and across. So we're doing double knee crunches here essentially, lifting those booties up high, squeezing those abs in, lift, in, extend, bring it down, crunch across, lift that shoulder up off the mat, give it everything you've got. We only have 3 more exercises after this one. 3 more exercises to follow. You are gonna make it to the end of this. I want those hips up nice and high, pulling tension against that band. Lift, in, extend, down, across, and one more time for me. Up, in, extend, lower, crunch across, and bring that leg to the floor. All right, 2 exercises to go. This time, we come onto our sides, the elbows right below the shoulder, lift that chest up nice and high, bend in the bottom leg, straighten the top leg. We're going to crunch it in. As we extend, we flex the foot, we lift and lower. So it's point to crunch, extend, flex, lift, lower. Point to crunch, extend, flex, lift, lower. Engaging the muscles a little bit differently. So as you come to that crunch, you're working into those side abs, chest stays lifted. And as you extend, we're working into the glute med, the outer hip, the outer booty. 25 more seconds. Why did that come out so weird? All right, 5. Keep working hard. 4. And 3, and I think the last exercise is actually my favorite. 2, last 1. Now lift that leg up, hold and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fry it out, that's right. Okay, over to that other side, just log roll over for me. We're gonna come onto that elbow right below the shoulder. Hand comes behind, bottom leg bent, and in 3, in 2, in 1. Squeeze it in, extend, flex, lift, lower. So you're pointing to crunch, flexing to lift. There we go. Rib cage tight. I want those abs tight, lifted. We're working into both sides of the obliques by squeezing those obliques up. Lift and in. 25 more seconds. 1 more exercise at the end. Who's feeling tired and sweaty? And what was your goal? I want to know if you actually made that goal happen today. For me, I think I did. I feel really good. I feel like we got a good workout in, but we're not quite done yet. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Take that leg up, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn to your front. You can take that band off for me. Coming into a tabletop position, hands right below the shoulders. If you do not want to come up on the toes, you're just going to donkey kick alternating. Otherwise, I want you up on the toes. Knees are not touching the floor, but they're close to it. In 3, 2, 1, we come up on the left, pump, and lower. We're going to switch at 23. Up, pump, lower. Up, pump, lower. Come on, I know it burns. Hands are right below the shoulder. Abs are engaged. Back is straight. Up, pump, lower. One more. Up, pump, lower. Hold for 3, 2, 1 to the right. Up, pump, lower. Squeeze that butt cheek. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Up, pump, lower. Keep the knees low. Up, pump, lower. You've only got a few more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Come on, you've got one more and you stay strong. Last one. Lower it down. Woo! And we're gonna stretch those arms out very quickly. I'd like to do a stretch with you just to stretch those hamstrings out a little bit. I want you to come into a butterfly position. Feet are together. Just press down gently on those knees. Don't force the stretch. We're just gonna open things up a little bit because I'm sure some of us are feeling a little bit cramped at this point. So now I want you to take that right leg in towards the left thigh, really squeeze it in there. We're gonna bring the arms up overhead. As we exhale, we rotate and lower down towards the shin, the ankle, wherever you land, I don't mind, just ease into that stretch. And if you want, you can take that band, pop it on the top of your foot, and gently pull back on it. And then try to walk yourself a little bit further down. For 3, for 2, for 1, we're gonna switch sides. So bring that left leg in, right leg out. Arms come over the head, enjoy it. Exhale, rotate and come down. And just pulse right here. Again, if you want, you can use that band to pull gently back on that toe. How did that feel, everybody? I felt like that was pretty good, okay? And definitely the stretch is feeling pretty good right now. There's also your new cool down in the link below. I'm sure by now you've seen it, but it is down there, which is also gonna tackle the legs a bit. Hold for 3, 2, 1. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. We do have some information coming your way at the end of this video, so stay tuned for me. Give the video a like, comment what you liked most, and I will see you for our next workout, right? Congratulations everyone on making it through your workout. I hope I was able to strike up a really good burn in the abs and the glutes. Don't forget to comment below what your favorite combo exercise was. Smash that thumbs up button so I know you made it through the entire workout. And then also turn those notifications on because next week we've got our brand new arms and abs routine. Now for this next workout, we are gonna be using a Pilates ball. If you don't have one of these at home, you can incorporate a pillow, but you definitely don't wanna miss it because it is gonna be an awesome workout. Now until then, just keep following the Fired Up February guide. If you're not sure what this is or if you've never seen it before, you can find it in the links in the description under these videos. You can start them at any time. You just follow along with that calendar and that'll keep you active all through the month, and I come out with them every single month. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, and I will see you for next week's workout.